You're only aging slowly, 'cause your heart is in the habit. Take something from bad, take something from good. Got a million things to tell you about this place in Alabama. Found the pages of your letters sealed underneath the wood. Will these words come out like battles? I remember when that mattered, when fighting for a whim made your heart feel like it should. You have a home now. Make good mine. Call my mother. She's still lonely. I know time and space don't heal the way that you would feel when you were young. This is what we drank the night we fell in love. It was painful and contagious. It was strange and so undone. Yeah, I think I saw the future when that band played that song. You were standing in the back row. You mouthed the words along. Have a home now. Make good mine. Call my mother. She's still lonely. I know time and space don't heal the way that you would feel when you were young. I forget about the riding. I forget the sinking ship. I maddened up the wages. Now I'm cashing in. We're out here with all these pirates, chemicals and cold. I know that when I'm weary, you're always back at home. You have this home now. Make this mine. Call my mother. She's still lonely. And I know time and space don't heal. Maybe you don't need to feel the way you do when you were young.
This next song's called We Jump in the River.
Oh, we jump in the river when it's 8 feet high. I can hear the rumors as the train's going by. Yeah, they're rolling down to Kansas, coming down to New Orleans. Well, I hitchhike in the winter, I hitchhike in the rain every other week, all the way to Champaign, trying to find the future, trying to keep my love. Yeah, she's been waiting for me, she's the only one that I've been dreaming of. I know it seems strange, yeah, the things I say, stories about the monkeys and the frogs and the rain. You may not think it's true. You seem like someone I could tell things to. I heard about the factories, I heard about the coal. Gotta get out of the South, gotta make a new home. I've been trying to save her, had a lot of bad luck. Well, they plant potatoes and they plant corn. They got a million types of sickness, got 1,000 cures for them. They could fix you up too. Now they're never gonna heal this heart that's just aching here for you. I know it seems strange, yeah, the things I say, stories about the monkeys and the frogs and the rain. You may not think it's true. You seem like someone I could sell things to. Well, it may seem simple, hard to explain. I get everything I wish for, see you every single day. Got a house by the highway and some children that are gone. Yeah, I'm still telling stories, but it's usually when I am all alone. I know it seems strange, yeah, the things I say. Stories about the monkeys and the frogs and the rain. You may not think it's true. You seem like someone I could sell things to. Up straight to bed. Got you hooked on the cocaine. For a while you felt no pain. For a while you never heard a single word I said. Something strange in the water. Learned about you at the dark. Michigan, where you dream that you drown away. You dream that you run away. I want you to stay here with me. You come on from the car game. Another thing that you won't say. Another thing you could roll up and try to forget. Really, the 4th of July. Get your flag and your battle cry. Get the whole town light up the sky. You remember all your friends. Will you dream that you're John Wayne? Dream that you run away. don't ever really try. This block's like a graveyard. No one lives here anymore. Someone's coming to the back door. I'm staring at the time. We dream that you're John Wayne. You dream that you run away. I want you to stay here with me.
We have set up a special obstacle course for everyone in your honor tonight. So
Yeah.
anyone who survives it should be well prepared to navigate the dirty ice outside.
Oh, okay.
So one question we had, or rather Tammy had, that I think is a good question. Your album is called Tolono.
Yeah.
Are you guys based in Tolono?
We are not.
Well, she said the local-ish, probably, and so the big moment of the show is always when we reveal whether the band is actually from Champaign or Urbana, or occasionally neither.
Actually, it's both.
We're both.
Both.
Yeah.
Take that, neither. It's
It's
both.
actually all. It's
All
actually
bases
all.
covered.
Yeah.
if you
Matt
don't-
lives in Urbana. I live in Champaign.
If you don't mind my asking, since you are based in CU, what is it? The train or the train depot that led you to name it after Tolono, or?
Tolono. We recorded this record in Tolono.
Oh, okay. And I should explain to people that Tolono is how far is it from here?
15 minutes.
Yeah, 15
Okay.
minutes.
My
Yeah.
barber,
Go down Yale Street.
He's still in Tolono, but he's retired now. But
Yeah.
there are many connections to Tolono, but since we have a lot of out-of-state listeners, not everybody necessarily knows that. So
Yeah. Tolono's a small town about 15 minutes this way, if you can see on the radio.
approximate population?
I have no idea. 10, 15
It's-
people maybe?
11, counting Matt.
They're all awesome.
I think I
Our
can
friend
name
Sam
10.
Payne's from there. Yeah, but we actually recorded this record there with Matt Talbot, and he
Ooh.
has a studio there.
Great Western?
Actually, it's now called Earth Analog
Okay.
Studios. Yeah.
We have some stuff on the wall that says Earth
Yes.
Analog on it, so that would.
Yes, that's where it was recorded. Yes, in Tolono. So we went there in July, and kind of on a whim. We didn't know Matt that well. We didn't really know the studio, or weren't from here then. We didn't live here then, and just came down and had the best time.
You know,
I had the time of my life. Yeah.
Matt's so good in the studio. I always wonder what it would sound like if he had a band.
I know. Wouldn't that be weird?
Maybe one of these days.
Yeah.
But once again, you are Rebecca Rego
I'm Rebecca Rego. Yeah.
and the Trainmen.
Yes.
Maybe if we could introduce them one more time, just in case anybody didn't catch
Yeah.
their
let's-
names.
Yeah. Do you want to do it, guys?
My name is Corey, and I play a guitar and other stringed instruments.
Is that
So
Corey,
it's,
4 or 5 letters?
4 letters, simple yet elegant.
My name is Eric, and I play the bass.
Eric
I'll-
with a C?
Eric with a C, also 4 letters.
Yeah.
Very harmoniously symmetrical here.
Well, I mean, to be part of the Trainmen, you have to have a 4-letter name, which brings us to.
Matt. I don't know if Matt's picking that up. but-
Matt.
And then Rebecca's in a class by herself because she's
Yeah.
not a
That's
trained
different,
man,
yeah.
I
She's
guess.
a girl,
So girl.
Last name is Rego.
Complicated.
Yeah. True.
Now,
Not anymore.
does your collective interest in trains go back as far as your interest in music, or?
How did we come up? How did the Trainmen come about?
Well, Matt's dad works for Amtrak.
That's true.
Yeah. Matt's dad.
Tolone's a train town.
so-
Yeah. And these guys are originally from Kankakee County.
Okay.
The Trainmen are from Kankakee County. And I think the train, I mean, in this town too, the train is in Tolono. It's a kind of, a part of that.
Did all three of you move down as a band then, or
No.
just coincidentally all here and bonded over that?
Yeah.
Eric lives in Evanston, Chicago.
Yeah.
Corey's still in Kankakee County.
Mike, is
Yeah.
that going through? Okay.
Okay, cool.
Just making sure you
Alright.
weren't only telling people in the room.
Talking to myself, yeah. And
Yes.
then Rebecca and I moved down here late summer.
So we're all from Illinois, but we all sort of met in Kankakee County, and that's kind of where we formed this band. And these guys have been playing together for many years before they met me, so they're sort of,
Package deal.
yeah.
Now, did you say the album comes out the 11th?
Yes. Next
And-
week, Tuesday.
Will we be able to get a copy to play with your blessing?
Yes, you will. We have it. Speedy delivery.
That sounds fantastic.
Right here.
Well, did you want to do another set of 3 songs from it? Or
Yeah, let's do a
2,
couple.
4, 3, however many? Just
Let's do
three.
3?
Let's go
Let's
three.
do 3.
I like the
We're gonna do
symmetry
3.
again. Just wave your arms after 3
Three's
songs.
good.
We'll come back and do a station ID and talk some more.
Sounds good.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Oh, we're gonna do Stuck. Gonna hitch my wagon to your little star where you wandered in after they towed your car, where the last one's drinking when they closed the bar tonight. We read it in a movie, maybe in a magazine, all the things that you do and the nothing in between. Somewhere there's a story where the things you want to be come true. You and me, that's just us. It's a thing that we have that we can't have back. It's a thing that we have that makes us stuck. 5, 6, 8, yeah, guess it's worth the wait. He dangled out the hook, got took the bait. Can't say nothing when there's nothing left to say. There's hopeless causes, there's fire and sin. You're up early, I just wanna sleep in. Did you ever finally let me win? You and me, that's just us. It's a thing that we have that we can't have back. It's a thing that we have that makes us stuck. With his weights and chains, and a girl and a boy, I'll ride this river straight out of Illinois to a place where no one knows you and no one ever fails. Do you remember the night with that drive to Cheyenne? Yeah, the world in our eyes, nobody had a plan. If we tried real hard, we can do that again and again. You and me, that's just us. It's a thing that we have that we can't have back. It's a thing that we have that makes us stuck. That's just us. It's a thing that we have that we can't have back. It's a thing that we have that it makes us stuck. Oh, let me get the cigarettes. No, I really got this. It's my last night in town. When times go flatly, I can't believe we've hardly been around. Now I think I'm going to Vegas, try to get famous. It's something I've always thought about. Well, I hope that it works out. Yeah, I hope that it works out. Oh, let me get those keys. Yeah, I've known you since you were 3. Think I know when you're wrong out. Remember when we drive, just trying to waste time with nothing at all to talk about. Now I think I'm going to LA, find myself a bright stage, be something everyone talks about. Well, I hope that it works out. Yeah, I hope that it works out. Oh, let me get these beers. Yeah, remember when we drink here. Remember when we drank here till 3. It's so hard to keep time. It's hard to make up your mind. It's hard to ever know what's clear. Now I think I'm going to Nashville, do what Johnny Cash did, be something I could really love. Well, I wish that you could come. Yeah, I wish that you could come. Are we gonna do one more? Strange that you look like when you're black and blue. Told you to stay home last night. Trouble follows you. Oh, strange what you read the kindly weekly sheet about the people that you look like, the people that you knew. Oh, I don't know how I could get close to you. I remember on the boat, you used to drink and smoke, wrap the girls up in your coat. every time that it got cold. Well, someone said the other day, think the world got in your way. You could have been great if you knew just what to do. Oh, I don't know how I could get close to you. There's a spirit in a storm, a wonder and a charm. I get in between your arms to find a feeling I once knew. Yeah, there's something in the wind, something I could never guess, and it seems to never fail. How I am drawn to you. Oh, I don't know how I could get close to you. Oh, I don't know how I could get close to you. Yeah. Oh, that's right. I forgot about the flailing.
The quiet parts are nice, but they also make me wonder whether I'm supposed to get up and
Oh, yeah.
go transition from just enjoying to engaging again.
Yeah.
So, well, you're listening to WEFT Sessions with Rebecca Rego and the Trainmen, and their album Tolono comes out February 11th. That's
Yes.
Tuesday of next week, I think.
It is Tuesday of next week. We are doing a release show in Bloomington, Illinois, on Saturday at the Castle Theater.
Okay.
So I don't know if
I
there's
have
people
been
out there from Bloomington or people from here that want to make the road trip to Bloomington. We would love to have you there.
I'm thinking in this weather it might be smart to carpool, but I
Carpool,
can't
yeah.
offer a car, unfortunately. So, but
Saturday is going to be 80 degrees.
that sounds fantastic. Everybody fly in,
Snow's gonna melt.
and there's a money back guarantee if
Yeah,
if it's not
exactly.
80 degrees. Talk to
Yeah,
Rebecca,
sure.
not me. That might actually cut into the
Yeah.
revenues from the record.
Yeah, it would.
The views and opinions expressed on WEFT are not mine. I think that's how the Mike. Last I saw, somebody had taken that down, but the way I remember it is whatever is said on air is, I don't know anything about it. So something like that. Yes. That reminds me of a terrible punchline I saw in the comics last week that is not worth dignifying by repeating it. So, moving on.
Oh, come on.
It's one of those comics that's on its like 5th cartoonist because the 4th cartoonist died of old age a long time ago. So,
Keeping the flame alive.
keep trying to keep it relevant by having Popeye's relatives talk in hip hop lingo or something, and it's just kind of cringe-inducing. So,
What a shame.
Bummer.
curse you, Blondie. Anyway, so getting away from bad comics, what are you guys into lately? What inspired the recording process, or?
I think, yeah. What for you guys? I want to hear it. What inspired the recording process?
I would say
Hey,
the
yes.
tour we went on
Yeah.
beforehand.
How
Yeah.
far did you go?
We went pretty far. We went down kind of through the Appalachians. We went
Ooh.
over to the East Coast and then went all the way up to Boston and
That's-
then came home.
Pretty far.
Yeah, so we did a little. Yeah, it's like two and a half week tour. Right before we went in the studio to record this record.
Did the songs change much, or were they pretty much set at that point?
I kind of feel like they did.
Yeah, they probably did.
Yeah, I don't. you know, I think that spending that much time together for 2 weeks and playing every day and playing in all sorts of different situations. We did a lot of house shows. We played a lot on the street. We would, like, you know, if we were kind of bored one day, we would just like go out and do like some busking, and we had some like cool things happen that way. Met some really cool people. So it was just like a really interesting, fun tour, and it was just a great bonding experience. So I think when we went in the studio, we were already like prepared that way, like, you know.
Well, something's always stuck with me about the time I moved to Champaign for good. You know, up to now anyway. There was an album that came out, and the band always asked me in later years not to play it because they said that they did the album as kind of a blueprint, and once they started playing the songs out, they didn't really like the album anymore, and it's the only, we don't, you know, it's their only album, so I don't have much choice now, but you know, it was always, I think it was the first time I could remember a band saying that the songs, you know, they were basically demos.
Oh, okay.
They didn't use the word demos, but I'm always surprised when, you know, some bands, they won't even play out songs live until they've come out on CD, and other bands, it's like, no, they don't get good until, so every band has, you know, their own, you know, they bond and they learn whether the songs evolve or whether they want to recreate exactly how the demo sounds, or so.
Totally, yeah.
It's interesting.
I
to
think
me.
Yeah, for sure.
I hope it's interesting to other people, or I've just bored everybody for 5 minutes.
I think most bands, more bands do than don't end up changing material after a record's out, but this material was so like seasoned. I mean, we played it for a year, pretty much before we recorded it, and we haven't really changed much. Minor dynamic things, but no arrangement changes, no nothing.
Something really kind of sad to me, you know, Dusty Springfield.
Yeah.
I read that after Aretha Franklin covered Son of a Preacher Man, apparently Dusty Springfield never did it her way again. She was kind of insecure about everything, from what I understand. I've read that people who worked with her said that she was the most talented, insecure person they ever worked with, because she just, like, everybody believed in her but her.
Yeah.
But similarly, I think I read that after Jimi Hendrix covered All Along the Watchtower, Bob Dylan didn't want to do it the original way anymore. So
that makes sense.
Anyway, so yeah, songs can kind of take on a life of their own, and not just hypothetically, but you know, examples.
Yeah.
Well,
totally,
I didn't.
For sure.
Certainly didn't mean to get away from your record, but.
Oh no, yeah. I mean, we're excited about it. It's coming out, you know, and I think for me, it's a long time coming. Like, since I met these guys, I was like, I just can't wait to record something with them. And we've been playing together for about, I don't know, year and a half, 2 years now, something like that. And I think that, you know, as soon as these songs started to take shape and really like form, I was like, we got to get in the studio. We got to mark this time, because that's sort of what a record is for me, is like marking a certain place in time that you're at. So that's really what I feel like we did. We went in the studio and we did it to 2-inch tape, and we did it in 3 days, and we did it mostly live. And I feel like it really represents how we are. Yeah, super proud of it. We're excited.
Not only is that great, but I sort of feel like there's something lost. There was this period in the late 90s where Alanis Morissette, Shania Twain, they'd have 6 singles off an album. And you just don't have any documentation of evolution in that time, because it's all from the same, you know, it's not like go in and record a single, maybe some new songs as B-sides. It's frozen for 3 years. No new material. And I mean, I'm not that into Shania Twain. It's not like I'm regretting that I don't have Shania Twain B-sides. But anytime a local band says we're going to do a series of EPs, I go, hey, you know, we won't have to wait 5 years for just one batch of songs, and it's nice. So
that's true, yeah.
So, well, I have rambled a lot, but let me just remind people that you are listening to WEFT Sessions with Rebecca Rego and the Trainmen. And if you like the songs they're playing tonight, then you can get the album and hear what they sound like on the album, and then you can go see them live and remember what they sound like live, and rinse and repeat, and that's how you support local music.
Yes.
So
for
3 more?
Should we do some 3 more? What should we do? Let's do Trouble for sure.
18 minutes.
Yeah.
We'll do all
This next song is called Trouble.
Oh, dance like a 17. You know what I mean. These stars and these cars, things in between. This world is a bubble. I am in trouble tonight. These winds and these rages, hopes in these pages are all falling out. You're sweeping with songs, sleeping in the yard. I can't afford to work so hard. All the struggle, I am in trouble tonight. To the door, got the shoes from my closet. We went out to the bar. I told you in sideways, told you in stars. In a flash, I saw you. I don't need any more. Well, I slipped into my suit. You slipped into yours. Feel the weight of this river. Feel the weight of these hours. I flip and I fumble. Strip and I I'm in trouble tonight. Stumble, I'm in trouble tonight. You guys want to do Bury My Body? Or do you want to do? There's a clap along, if you guys want to clap along in the studio. I'll bury my body underneath this bar. I know the spiders in the ceiling, all the cracks in the floor. I know everything that's happened here before. It knows everything about me. I took my first drink when I was 16. Out back in the alley, it was Johnny and me. I was looking out, he was smoking by the tree. That's how the whiskey first got me. I'll bury my body underneath this bar. I know the spiders in the ceiling, know the cracks in the floor. I know everything everything that's happened here before. It knows everything about me. Oh, Frank and Jake, they were friends for life. No, they never ever thought they would want the same wife. It was eyes that drinking when they started to fight. That's how they broke the third window from the right. I'll bury my body underneath this bar. Now the spiders in the ceiling or the cracks in the floor. I know everything that's happened here before. It knows everything about me. Oh, Anna and Adam met at table 23. It was 9 months later, they were married with a baby. They're still here every other Tuesday, closing the place down with me. I'll bury my body underneath this bar. And all the spiders in the ceiling, all the cracks in the floor. I know everything that's happened here before. It knows everything about me. I'll bury my body underneath this bar. And all the spiders in the ceiling, all the cracks in the floor. I know everything that's happened here before. It knows everything about me. I lost my job and I lost my wife. My friends don't call and my kids don't write. This is where I spend most nights, trying to forget these days. 2, 3, 4. Bury my body underneath this bar. And all the spiders in the ceiling, all the cracks in the floor. I know everything that's happened here before. It knows everything about me. I'll bury my body underneath this bar. And all the spiders in the ceiling, all the cracks in the floor. I know everything that's happened here before. It knows everything about me. I'll bury my body underneath this bar. And all the spiders in the ceiling, all the cracks in the floor. I know everything that's happened here before. It knows everything about me. I'll bury my body underneath this bar. And all the spiders in the ceiling, all the cracks in the floor. I know everything that's happened here before. It knows everything about me. I'll bury my body underneath this bar. And all the spiders in the ceiling, all the cracks in the floor. I know everything that's happened here before. It knows everything about me. I'll bury my body underneath this bar. And all the spiders in the ceiling, all the cracks in the floor. I know everything that's happened here before. It knows everything about me. Okay. This is an oldie. What a shame the weather couldn't have been better on the last day you were alive. I took a drink, I started to think, I hope that it would be sunny the day that I died. Carry me out into the streets out loud. Let me wade through a crowd. Let me calm and find out. I just need to be alone. Well, shamans put on shows, trying to chase out your ghosts from the inner workings of my mind. I wear your sweater like an old love letter. Oh, I hate when it gets warm outside. Carry me out into the streets out loud. Let me wade through a crowd. Let me calm and find out. and carry me out to the streets out loud. Let me wade through a crowd. Let me come to find out. I just need to be alone. Let's talk for him. Or I don't know how much time we have to talk, but
Well, how many more songs were you planning on?
maybe one.
One more? Okay,
Yeah.
well, then we definitely want to talk before the last one.
Yeah.
So I would like to, first of all, thank you for, and also relay a compliment from Utah.
A compliment from Utah.
Said it sounded like you'd been playing together a lot longer than you have. So,
Thanks,
Thank you,
Utah.
Utah. Like a person or the state?
the entire state. The governor of Utah wrote me on behalf of his electorate and said that you should play there every night or something. I don't know.
We've never got to venture west, but
Let's do that.
maybe this summer.
Get enough shows in Utah.
Yeah.
Make it worth the
I
drive.
would love to.
The mayor's on board.
Yeah.
You could play at Arches.
Yeah, I don't believe it was actually an elected official speaking, but
Well, sure it was.
we are happy to have listeners around the country to provide, if not accurate reflections of their communities, at least a supportive listener base. So
You don't know that it wasn't.
no, I don't. I'm just going to assume it was. I just don't want to promise that the entire Osmond family is offering an opening or offering in turn to open.
We don't
perhaps.
need both. We just need one of them.
It's true.
But I can speak on
Donna.
behalf of former members of the Mormon Tabernacle. No, I can't. Anyway.
Anyway.
So probably the most important thing is to repeat that this coming Saturday, if you're doing anything other than going to the Castle Theater in Bloomington, it's not too late to... I can't tell people what to do, but I can tell them that they at least can consider an alternate plan, because if they want to be at the release show for this record, that is, I believe, the only currently scheduled release show for this record.
Yeah. So this Saturday, our release shows at the Castle Theater. We're playing with Bones, Jugs, and Harmony, which is also a Champaign band. We're also playing with Macville Bluegrass Band, which I believe they're from Arcola.
Well, Bones, Jugs, and Harmony actually were on WEFT Sessions not too long ago, and also just played the cover-up. So
Yes,
they
they're
have
Beastie
come
Boys.
up quite a bit.
It was
Yes.
pretty awesome. Yeah, so come on out. Caravan over there.
I
with
like
their
that
friends. Yes.
We do have another release show, too.
We also have another release show in Chicago on
well
February
then-
27th.
Silly me. Here I'm telling people that is the only currently scheduled one, and you had a trick up your sleeve.
Yes, 1 and 27th at the Hideout.
Well, that's good, because
Yes.
the weather being what it is, I would. It's probably much safer for people to see you in their backyard than for Chicago people to
Yeah.
come down and.
Come to Bloomington.
I mean, they can do both, but
We're also playing here
Yes.
on the 15th.
Yes,
Oh.
at a secret
Can't
show.
tell you where that one is yet.
But
Ooh.
we're playing a secret show here on the 15th, so you should go to our Facebook page and like us and find that event invite for our secret show here in Champaign on February 15th.
so you only tell your capital F friends.
Yes, we only tell, our friends on our Facebook friends.
Real friends.
Our real friends.
Lowercase f friends. Sorry,
Not gonna happen.
you're only friends in real life, not online.
People just
Exactly.
keep deleting me these days.
I know.
No,
It's a lot of upkeep.
yeah.
You got
So-
nothing to worry about.
I guess I will just ask people to please stay tuned for another hour of local music and another 3 hours of me, but that's not what's important. The music's what's important. So another hour of local music and then up to 2 hours of non-singles from the year 2000 to conclude our tribute there. So, but one more song from Rebecca Rego and the Trainmen from the album Tolono. Thanks, guys.
Thanks so much for having us. This was great, and thank you to this whole WEFT Sessions staff. This is crazy and amazing. Everyone here is so sweet and nice. This song's called Sorry Business. Oh, tell me what you're thinking. It's been lying head to head. I could tell you what I'm gonna say. I ain't ready to give up yet. Oh, tell me what you're dreaming. I didn't see the signs. I know you're only 3. Could never read your mind. I'm crazy with desire. Something whispers and then runs. These things that you are hiding, they're hurting everyone. Yeah, winter is our only curse. Are we just playing dead?